Hey everyone, Darlinian here. Welcome back to my dungeon. Today is an extremely exciting day for me, and I hope for the rest of you guys, because I'm going to be covering the latest and greatest starter set by Dungeons and Dragons themselves. This one's called Dragons of Stormwreck Isle, and it only actually costs $19.95 Canadian. I don't know if that's what it costs in US, but I'm assuming it's going to be the same, if not in and around a few dollars. So this is your basic primary set here that you need to literally start from scratch, never played before, learn the basic rule set, actually have a small adventure with a party of friends. I actually purchased the 2D acrylic miniatures by Idols of the Realms. So Idols of the Realms, not Icons of the Realms, but done by WizKids. This is a cheaper alternative, and from the looks of it, it looks like an excellent alternative. Had I not started painting minis 2 years ago when I got back into Dungeons and Dragons using miniatures and terrain, I would have gone this route of getting these 2D acrylic miniatures. I'm glad I did not, and I'm only saying this because once I had to paint these guys, learn about miniatures, my whole life completely changed, and I'm not joking. Literally, for the past couple years, upside down, didn't think I'd get this crazy about it, but passion drives me, man, and it's incredible. Try this. I'm not kidding. Getting miniatures, painting them, putting your heart and soul into it. Anyone who's ever drawn their character in Dungeons and Dragons, this is the next level as far as I'm concerned. Having a miniature representing your actual race and class, and then painting it based on the clothes that you want or the colors that you're thinking, it's incredible. It honestly just totally transforms the entire experience. So basically the same starter set has the same minis, aside from these are just your heroes in 3D form. So this will be an excellent example. You'll see the 2D miniatures used with the 3D miniatures, because the ones that I couldn't find in 3D format, because that's what I'm going for right away, they do have them in 2D for me. So I was able to amalgamate the two of them. So basically I'm excited to share with you that you can yourself experience the same level of detail just by purchasing these same items that I put together. And I'll try and show you where you can get yours here in Canada, and then follow along as I build the adventure using the Warlock Tile gaming system and their mats, along with the miniatures that they have. So just to make it clear, you do not need any of this stuff to play the original starter set, but as you can see here, and anyone watching online and looking at the Dungeons & Dragons news, we all know that D&D is going to be using a virtual tabletop system, so they are pushing the whole idea of using miniatures and terrain just virtually. But I'm telling you guys, using it physically is the ultimate. Anything virtual is always trying to emulate everything physical. So this whole starter set system is actually only 20 bucks, like I said earlier. This is all you need to pick up and play with your friends. This is extra. If you're unsure whether you want to get into the whole miniature experience, highly recommend that you do. But if you're unsure, just spend the 15 bucks. I haven't even opened this before. I've never felt these before. But I can say that just using miniatures, anything to represent you on an actual terrain piece, in an environment, in an actual scene, just helps greatly from a dungeon master standpoint and from a player standpoint, knowing where you are and what you can do in the environment. Like I said before, when I was purchasing all the other products, it is an investment because you constantly use these other props and miniatures in your campaigns later on. So it's not just a one-time deal, because it would seem like an expensive project, but if you're role-playing on the regular, or if you want to role-play on the regular, this definitely inspired me to, not kidding. Yeah, miniatures and terrain, the way to go. And again, D&D 1 or 1D&D is literally following this whole formula because it is that important for this type of game. I'll be quickly unboxing the rest of these because I'm going to get into the nitty-gritty and put the adventure together so you can see what it looks like using the Warlock Tile gaming system. And then I'm actually going to paint the rest of these guys that you're seeing here, do a video on that for each one of them. Other than that, please check everything out, but I'm looking forward to putting this together. I have no idea how I'm actually going to put this together. I just know and have seen the maps that are provided within the starter set on a PDF just like a week ago.